Long ago, in a quiet part of the world, a story began that would change history forever. At that time, the land of Israel was under Roman rule. Life was hard for many people. They were waiting for hope, waiting for peace, and waiting for a promise they believed God had made long ago, that a Savior would come. In a small town called Nazareth lived a young woman named Mary. She was not rich or powerful. She lived a simple life. One day, something extraordinary happened. An angel sent by God appeared to Mary and told her she would have a child. This child would be special. He would be called Jesus, and he would be the Son of God. He would bring salvation to the world. Mary was afraid and confused. She did not understand how this could happen. But she trusted God. With humility and courage, she accepted God's plan, saying yes to what God was doing in her life. Mary was engaged to a man named Joseph. When Joseph learned that Mary was expecting a child, he was deeply troubled. But God sent an angel to Joseph in a dream, assuring him that the child was from God and that he should not be afraid to take Mary as his wife. Joseph listened and obeyed. Together, Mary and Joseph became part of a story far greater than they could imagine. Around that same time, the Roman government ordered a census. Everyone had to return to their hometown to be counted. Joseph was from Bethlehem, so he and Mary began a long and difficult journey there. Mary was close to giving birth, and the road was tiring and uncomfortable. When they arrived in Bethlehem, the town was crowded. Every place to stay was full. There was no room for them in the inn. At last, they found shelter in a simple stable, a place meant for animals. And there, in the quiet of the night, Mary gave birth to her son. She wrapped him in cloth and laid him in a manger, a feeding trough for animals. This was how Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world, was born. Not in a palace, not surrounded by wealth or power, but in humility and simplicity. That same night, shepherds were watching their flocks in the nearby fields. Suddenly, an angel appeared to them, and they were filled with fear. But the angel said, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news of great joy for all people." The angel told them that a Savior had been born in Bethlehem. Then the sky was filled with angels praising God and declaring peace on earth. The shepherds hurried to Bethlehem. They found Mary, Joseph, and the baby, just as the angel had described. Filled with wonder and joy, they shared the news of what they had seen and heard. Far away, wise men from the east noticed a special star in the sky. They understood it as a sign that a great king had been born. They followed the star on a long journey until it led them to Jesus. When they found him, they bowed down and worshipped him. They offered gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, gifts fit for a king, a priest, and a savior. The birth of Jesus was more than a moment in history. It was a message to the world. It showed that God came close to humanity, choosing to enter the world in the most unexpected way. It reminds us that hope can be born in humble places, that light can shine even in dark times, and that love often arrives quietly, yet changes everything. Jesus was born into a broken world, much like ours. Yet his birth brought hope to the hopeless, peace to the fearful, and joy to those who were waiting. This story teaches us that no one is too small, too ordinary, or too overlooked to be part of something meaningful. Shepherds, travelers, a young woman, and a carpenter all played a role in God's plan. Even today, this story continues to speak. It invites us to reflect on faith, love, and the promise of new beginnings. That is why the birth of Jesus Christ is still remembered, still celebrated, and still bringing hope to the world.